Floyd's Mayhem Garage. Well, I think it's time. This has been on my list for a while. So, I think I need to fix that guy over here. That being the crew cab. So, got enough work done on John's car. He was hoping to get it to his body guy this weekend, but sounds like his body guy's not ready for it. So, that'll be in a couple weeks. But, I do believe that means, well actually I know it means, I gotta move some cars around. So I think I'm gonna get John's car out, get my race car out of the way, get some stuff moved. So plan here, race car out, John's car out, crew cab in, John's car parked, race car somewhere. Race car maybe in after crew cab, I don't know. But I'm gonna get the crew cab inside because it's time to change that front axle. So of course I got this axle hiding over here. This is the Dana 60 with 354 gears in it, so that'll match the rear end because we are approaching the end of September here, and coming into August. Coming into October. It's weather's a little bit cooler today. It's gonna start snowing soon, so I need to get that in. So I think that's gonna happen. Starting today. I'll see how long it takes me. Hopefully, it doesn't take too long. I've seemed to be getting pretty good at axle swaps. So, yeah, let's get started on that. Alright, so working on the axle here, I figured I should probably film some of this close up. This is probably one of those good sort of tech tip type things. These studs on here, since this truck is lifted, it does have a 4-inch lift kit on it. So there's a lift block you got to put on this axle for the steering to still be at the proper angles. So on these, you got to lengthen the studs with that, because there's just basically a block that picks the steering arm higher. So these studs are a pain, kind of, to get out. They can be time-consuming, maybe a better word. They aren't the easiest thing to get out. But basically it boils down to your best friend in this scenario is heat. More so, you know, a torch of some sort. So I got my MAP gas, which is a little bit hotter than like propane, which is nice. Works a little bit quicker. But the idea between hot and cold is heat and expansion and contraction. So when you add things, or you add heat to things, they expand. Like metal. Metal expands with heat. So you want to end up, and then double nutting it's a good way. You tighten the nuts and then you loosen the bottom one, and that'll put tension on the nuts themselves as well, or on the stud, allowing you to take them off. But, so we tighten these up like so against each other, and you want those pretty tight. And then, since we want it to expand, and actually let me just, the first one was tough, I'm sure this one's not going to budge. Let me see here. Nope, okay, so perfect, this one ended up budging. So this first one did not. But what I end up doing is if it doesn't budge, which I'll see how these two do, you'll want to heat the case. And heating the case will expand it off of the threads, loosening it up, usually loosening up the rusts too, and letting you get it off. But in case of this one, it came out pretty much no problem once I just tightened those nuts up. So let me see how the next one does here. And if I have any problems, I'll let you know. And of course, got all the studs out. Of course, the only one I had problem with was the first one, which is the one I didn't film. So the first one was the only one I had to put heat on. The other three, I just put the double nuts on them, tightened them up, and unthreaded them. So yeah, I didn't really catch that, I guess. But yeah, first one, like I said, you heat the housing. That expands it, pulls it off of the stud. They usually come right out. But of course I didn't have issues with the other three, so they came right out. So yeah, we'll move forward. Well, I got close. I got real close. But of course, trying to pull this, or trying to get this old rusty axle, I bought this a while back, trying to get everything to work and you know, taking apart and whatnot. The caliper ended up breaking off a bleeder screw in it. I tried for a while, you know, trying to heat it, go easy on it, and I finally just twisted it off. So went ahead and pulled a caliper off of the old axle, which was, of course, it was a 1985 Dana 60. This one's like a 91 to 93, I think, because of this type of locking hub. Later, and with the gearing, but later front end. So the brake line size is different. The bolt, it's a different thread. So I could change the hose out, you know, continue down the line. But at this point I got different parts that aren't matching up. So this 91 to 93 axle takes some different stuff. So I think it's late enough. I'm going to bed. But that'll probably, I suppose, finish up this episode. Unless I run across anything drastic tomorrow. I'll have to run to the auto parts store in the morning and get a caliper ordered up. I can't imagine we stock one, so I have to order it, and it'll be tomorrow afternoon before I see it. So, but yeah, that should be the end of the crew cab. After get a new caliper on it, I'll probably do a new set of brake pads, since I'm kind of into it. I wasn't going to. The old ones are decent, but if I've got it apart, might as well do the other side with it too. So I'll probably do some brake pads and just put a new caliper back on and bleed it, wheels and tires, and it'll be ready for snow. So yeah, that'll finish this one up. We'll catch you in the next one. Take it easy, y'all.